There we go. Monday. How is it Monday already? I mean, I know it was a pretty busy weekend, and with lots going on, makes the weekend go by quickly, but man, I could have used a 3-day weekend. Tell you what. Oh well, at least we've got lots of fun stuff going on around here. I mean, it's going to be a busy week. Friday night, we were over at the Haunted River in Manan. It was great to see all of our listeners who showed up for the Haunted Meetup, powered by Grease Monkey, Wackerly Auto Center, and Wackerly Subaru. But we're only just getting started with the Haunted Meetup. That was our first one. We've got another one going on this week. And Friday night, we're going to be at the Haunted Mill in Teton. Yeah. You want to go? You want to go for free? Join us for the Haunted Mill on Friday? All you got to do is go see Peaches on Wednesday. Going to be broadcasting live from 4 to 6 p.m. at Wackerly Auto Center on Holmes in Idaho Falls. Again, 4 to 6 p.m. Swing by and get there early. It's first come, first serve. So if you want to get a spot on the Haunted Meetup, then yeah, go see Peaches, 4 to 6 p.m. Wackerly Auto Center on Holmes, and get on the list. Aside from that, what else is going on this week? Well, at 8 o'clock, I'm going to announce a show that's coming to the Mountain America Center. Should be a pretty fun one. I know that for a lot of you, this will be one you're excited about. So make sure you're listening at 8 for the big announcement. What could it be? I don't know. Find out at 8. It's not that long. Hour and 45 minutes. Chill out. Or if you're listening on demand, I guess you already have heard. Maybe. If not, well, we don't have the music on the podcast, so you'll get the message pretty quickly. Yeah? In about, 6 talking points or something like that. So, plenty going on around here this week. More Haunted Meetup action. We're still doing Scream Tones. We'll be giving away tickets to the show that I'm going to announce at 8 o'clock. And who knows what else. It feels like it's going to be a really busy week. Anyway, let's get started. It's Monday. Let's do this. Let's have some fun. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the program, the Victor Wilt Show. All right, we got some Jurassic Park action going on here. Seems like I've heard about this before, but this is acting like breaking news. Anyway, some company trying to bring back the woolly mammoth. They believe they'll complete their mission within 4 years. And yeah, it's pretty much like Jurassic Park, using these genetic techniques to revive the animals, blend their DNA with DNA of modern elephants. Well, you know, woolly mammoth's not quite as scary as a T-Rex, but we don't know what their behavior might be like. Yeah, what if these things are vicious beasts? What if something about combining their DNA with the modern elephant DNA creates a monster, an unstoppable, just beast of a creature, mowing through the streets? I don't know. I'm all for having a little bit of fun with science, but we've all seen Jurassic Park, so you always think the worst when it comes to this kind of thing. Anyway, will there be a woolly mammoth just hanging out within the next 4 years? I guess we can just wait and see, but you know, if this works, they're going to bring something else back. You know, what's next? And at what point are they like, all right, T-Rex, man, let's just do this. We can contain it. Let's bring back a T-Rex. Come on, it'll be fun. Would you go to a real-life Jurassic Park? I think I'd have to give it a few years of operation first, you know? Just to make sure. Just to make sure everything goes okay. Sounds like a nightmare. So anyway, just letting you know what's up in the world of science. Woolly mammoth on the way. Ugh. I had a pretty stout coffee this morning, but it is not cutting it. Not yet. Wish me luck. I'm going to have to dig in and get some more. How often do I say that on a Monday morning? Probably pretty much always. All right, just looking through the internet for crap to talk about that is not political. It is getting tough. It's going to be tough for the next month. People getting crazier and crazier. Lots of reported political sign theft that I'm seeing online. Yeah, the I love life in Rexburg or I hate life in Rexburg, can't remember which one of the two groups, saw a number of people talking about political signs being stolen there. Saw it in the Life in Idaho Falls group as well. Don't steal people's political signs, all right? Just don't touch people's stuff. It's their stuff, all right? If you don't like the sign, here's what you do. It's a really easy solution. If you don't like the message on a certain political sign, you get out and vote. Yeah. And the signs will be taken down in like a month. So just drive by them. You know, they're all over the place, and there's only going to continue being more and more of them popping up. So just let them be, all right? I see political signs I don't like. I'm not going to point out which ones, but, you know, I'll see the name of some local politician and be like, ugh, how is that person running again? But I don't pull over and kick the sign down or toss it in the back of my truck. I just keep driving. Funny to me that somebody would risk, it's an actual crime to take somebody's political signs. I saw one guy saying you have 24 hours to return it or I'm turning in the footage to the police. Wouldn't that be a stupid thing to get fined for? Just stealing a political sign? Theft! Why do you have theft on your record? Oh, I just really couldn't stand this one political issue. Yeah, seriously, somebody might call the cops on you. So just go about your day, get out and vote in a month, and then, yeah, whatever happens, happens, and then we all just move on with our lives. Or hopefully. I hope this whole election cycle is a little bit less crazy than the last one. Can we just all right, that's how it went. All right, now back to business as usual. Wouldn't that be great? I have a feeling it's not going to be that way. It's going to be a circus, but whatever. I'll just hunker down at my house because everything's going to be okay. Oh, yeah, I just noticed another thing that I hadn't mentioned earlier. We are giving away a guitar this week. These threads that pop up from time to time where people are talking about bumping into celebrities or celebrities coming to their work and they're just rude. You know, you never know. Maybe you just had somebody who had a really bad day going on. But some celebrities always pop up in these threads, and it's over and over and over again. Like this one, who's the rudest celeb you've ever met and what happened? The sheer number of times that Tommy Lee Jones pops up in this thread, I think that pretty much indicates he's got to be a real jerk. Now, I've never met him, but again, the sheer number of stories about how awful Tommy Lee Jones is leads me to believe he might possibly be the worst celebrity as far as just being a good human being goes. Now, this is just attitude. It's not like he, from my, scrolling here, is engaged in, criminal behavior or something. He's just a jerk. All right? There are worse celebrities because they're actually terrible people that do awful things. But for just being rude, looks like he's the king. And I don't know, there are some people saying he, not that great as far as behavior as well, but it's kind of a fun thread to read through. I was hoping I'd find a variety of crazy stories, but I keep scrolling. It's like, well, Tommy Lee Jones, blah, blah, blah. There was one guy who said Ozzy came into his workplace kind of hammered and asked to use the bathroom and made a mess. But that ultimately he wasn't rude. He was just, his aim was off, apparently. This one about William Shatner is pretty funny. William Shatner said he would give me an autograph in Hawaii when I was about 10. He said, let me get a pen. And he got in his car and drove away. Now that, there's some funny to that. I would bet he was laughing. Is William Shatner known for being a jerk? I don't know. I don't know. I just keep seeing Tommy Lee Jones and Jared Leto. A lot of people saying he's, not very nice. Not very nice. Also, behavior issues and things like that. So, anyway, always try to be good to people. I would, never want to end up on one of these lists. I met Victor Wilt. He was a real jerk. He was a piece of crap. I always try to be nice to everybody. Because I'm grateful I get to do what I do. If it wasn't for you listening to my show, this would not be my job. Yeah, who knows what I'd be stuck doing. So, yeah, I'm grateful to each and every one of you who watch my show. Or watch it. You can sort of watch it if I go live from time to time. You know what I was trying to say, and it's Monday. Cut me some slack. All right. Hey, we saw these guys live just a few weeks ago. They were pretty great and really nice, too. Nice celebrities. They're newer to the scene, so I don't know if they're celebrities yet, but TX2, nice kids. Here's Mad featuring Ice Nine Kills. So I mentioned, we're giving away a guitar with No Limit Guitar Company this week, a Yamaha Revstar Element RSE 20. You can sign up to win that in the K-Bear and All Taps. They got their 6-year anniversary going on. Big sales if you're in the market for a guitar. I was just talking guitars with JD, who called me up. He was mentioning a couple they had on hand that he found to be very appealing. I'm kind of scared to walk in there myself because I know every time I walk in there, I find a guitar I want. Now's probably the time with that big sale going on. But aside from that, they also teamed up with us the entire month to hook you up with Rockin' Halloween tunes. K-Bear's Rockin' Halloween, haunted by No Limit Guitar Company. At least 2 songs every hour up till the Halloween holiday when we go nothing but Halloweenish tunes. Christmas is going to be here before we know it. I know you don't want to hear that, but, I have been deep into the Christmas world for the last couple weeks myself. You might as well join in that potential nightmare by going and checking out some of the new Christmas decorations that Home Depot has. This thing is just truly frightening. The Buddy the Elf life-sized lawn decoration. Have you seen this? This thing is pure nightmare fuel. $200. And I don't know if they just couldn't use the likeness of Will Ferrell. So they instead went with a scary, psychotic, creepy elf face. I don't know what's going on here, but the eyes look like they're bulging out of the head. It's 6'5". It's taller than me. It's almost Peach's height. And it's very scary looking. Does it move and things like that? I don't know. I'm firing up this video of it here.
Hey!
Oh, it talks. Yeah, it talks and kind of twists back and forth. What's up with the eyes? How did this get released to the general public? Google it up. Buddy the Elf lawn decoration, Home Depot. Hey, Halloween hasn't happened yet. Maybe that's why it's out already. It's actually a Halloween decoration. Because it's scarier than anything I've got in my lawn. So, maybe I go pick one up. $200. Yeah. As with everything, outside of my budget. Outside of my budget. Ain't got no dough for creepy Buddy the Elf, but I'm telling you, forget the 12-foot skeleton. If you want to scare the kids this Halloween, go with a Christmas decoration. Okay, if you stumble across the authorities giving somebody CPR, even if you think you're an expert, just stand back and let them do their job, all right? Guy down in Moab apparently facing charges after interfering with a sheriff's deputy trying to give CPR to a patient. So this guy, he's racking up, some pretty good charges here. Obstruction of justice, which is a 3rd-degree felony, and 3 additional misdemeanor charges. Yeah, deputy was given CPR, and this guy kept critiquing the chest compressions and at one point grabbed the deputy's hands. Don't grab the cops when they're in the middle of doing their job. You're going to have a bad time. You're going to go to jail. And also, I mean, you got a person here who needs help, all right? Just stand back, okay? Stand back and let them get the job done. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, this guy is just a terrible human being. This streamer named Jack Doherty. I think he made it big, made all these millions by just aggravating people in public while live streaming. Well, anyway, he bought himself a $200,000 McLaren and wrecked it during a live stream. So not only was he live streaming while driving, he was also texting while driving in the rain. And the entire video is available online. Manages to just go flying off the highway, smash into a guardrail. It could have killed somebody. Good to see he's been booted off the Kick streaming platform, but I'm sure there's other terrible platforms online that would be happy to have this kid since, he had like 200,000 people watching when he did it at the time. It amazes me some of the people that are incredibly popular online. Maybe I'm just old, but I watch a variety of YouTube content and a variety of streamers, but there is just nothing likable about this particular personality from the little bits of footage I've seen of him before. Just one of these, irritating people who makes horrible decisions. So, far as I know, the article doesn't say anything about any kind of criminal charges. I hope they're coming. If you were texting and driving around here, managed to wreck on the freeway, I'm sure you'd have a bad time. But celebrities, I guess they can get away with it all, huh? Oh, it's amazing who are celebrities. Anybody can be a celebrity nowadays. Let's see. Don't steal Vienna sausages from Grandma. Yeah, an argument over who stole Vienna sausages at a Georgia nursing home ended up with one person being stabbed. The only time you should stab somebody is if your life's at risk. If you're having to defend yourself, okay? Somebody stealing the Vienna sausages, which are not even a good food, not worth a stabbing, all right? I hope the person's okay. The article doesn't really say. It says specifically no word on that person's condition, but you took my sausages. Old people, man. Yeah, my grandpa got stabbed by another old man over Vienna sausages. Oh, look, it's 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock, which means it's time for me to announce a big show. You like comedy? Do you like having a good laugh? Well, then you're probably going to be stoked to hear that Tom Segura is coming to the Mountain America Center on April 26th. Tickets go on sale Friday, but you can enter to win tickets right now in the K-Bear and Alt apps. So fire up the apps, enter to win, and then if you don't win, buy yourself some tickets. Tom Segura bringing his comedy tour, bringing the laughs to the Mountain America Center, April 26th. Mark your calendar. And again, if you want to enter to win some tickets right now, fire up the K-Bear and Alt apps, and you can get in to win tickets before they even go on sale. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, tickets go on sale Friday at 10 a.m., but you might as well try to win them before that. So, good luck to you. We'll get all the details posted on socials. I would assume the Mountain America Center just blasted that out as well. But there you go. Comedy fans, that's pretty cool. Tom Segura. April 26th, a Saturday night, which is awesome. Anytime we score a Saturday show, very cool. So, hope to see you there. Earlier, I talked about this, group of scientists or, genetic engineers who were wanting to bring back the woolly mammoth within 4 years. Well, apparently, there are a whole bunch of different animals that de-extinction scientists are working to bring back. So we have the woolly mammoth, but also the Tasmanian tiger, the dodo, and they're just, making a big list. Like, well, bring them all back. How about the giant short-faced bear, which stood 14 feet tall? Okay. We're starting to get too close to dinosaurs here. I told you earlier. Before you know it, they're going to be like, yeah, T-Rex, we could contain it. Yeah, 14-foot tall bear. Then they also said it would be funny to bring back a giant beaver, which lived in North America, which would have stood up to be about 5 feet tall. And yeah, they literally said that would be funny. I don't know about all this. Again, I've seen Jurassic Park. I've read the book. You never know what's going to happen. You start mixing DNA with modern DNA to bring it back. Maybe I've been watching too much X-Files. But I could just imagine all kinds of crazy, unexpected complications from this. And then the next thing you know, we got, an army of 14-foot bears roaming the streets. Oh, well, whatever. Let's keep things exciting. Let's just go ahead and leap forward. T-Rex it is, all right? Might as well have a real-life Jurassic Park. Things have gotten so wacky in this day and age, we just might as well at this point, all right? We'll just go ahead and let the public know that aliens are real. We'll bring back the dinosaurs and maybe with enough chaos, like that we all have to face as a team. Maybe people would stop fighting about dumb garbage on social media. Yeah, we gather together. Keep the short-faced bear, at a distance. Drive it away from our communities. All right. Anyway, they're working on these things. It's going to get real strange in the next few years. Stay tuned. Well, I guess it just wouldn't be the Halloween season without discussion about Halloween candy, right? These lists that pop up, most popular Halloween candies, some of the time I just go, oh, why? Why on earth are people buying so many of these? Now, some of them make sense, like Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. All right, everybody except weirdos like Jade Davis love Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, and I'm sorry if I just called you a weirdo. But how you could not like Reese's, I just don't understand. I mean, looking at the top 10 most popular Halloween candy, based on purchases, Snickers is not even in the top 10. I just want to let everybody know, if you're at the store debating what kind of candy kids are going to enjoy, I guarantee that they would rather have Snickers than hot tamales, which are number 6 on the most popular Halloween candy list. Hot tamales. Ugh. I mean, every once in a while, a cinnamon candy is okay. But, when I'm thinking back to being out on the streets, trick-or-treating, anybody get excited when you get given hot tamales? No. Same thing goes for Starburst. I don't care what anybody says. Just go with chocolate, people. Just go with chocolate. Now, Reese's is at number 2, M&M's at number 1. All right, I mean, I think Reese's are better than M&M's, but that's fine. Sour Patch Kids at number 3. Now, they're definitely better than hot tamales. But better than, I don't know, Butterfinger, Snickers, even Milky Way. Yeah, I don't know about that. Why are Skittles and Starburst and hot tamales and candy corn so popular? Is there a demand from children for this, or are they just cheap? Is that what's going on? Skittles are all right. They're okay. But, I don't know. I guess I'm a chocolate guy. So, nobody wants candy corn, though. Everybody knows that. So why it's so popular, I don't know. The only way to make candy corn a good candy is to mix it with, peanuts. All right? Anyway, there you go. There's the breakdown of the top 10. You're welcome. Judas Priest, who killed it at the Mountain America Center Saturday night. What up, Peaches?
I actually have a funny story that popped up over the weekend. It sort of reminded me of you. Are you familiar with the social media influencer Jack Doherty?
Oh, I probably already taled about this today,
Did you?
Peaches. About that idiot crashing his car while live streaming.
The one thing that reminded me was about you was that his friend was just, gushing blood all over his face.
Oh, geez.
And he was like, here, take the phone and record me after the accident. And it kind of reminded me of you, something you would do with, being the social media director.
Peaches, get some footage of this.
Yeah.
Except I would not be having somebody film me while I'm texting and driving in the rain in a sports car.
Isn't that weird? Like how stupid that is? Like he's just streaming himself driving and texting at the same time?
Yeah.
Already breaking the law there.
Yeah.
Also breaking the speed limit.
And as far as I saw in the news, I didn't see anything about criminal charges. It just said he got kicked off of Kick.
Money gets you places.
That's what I said.
His content before was literally just him saying, "Hey, don't say anything to this mic. You'll win money." And though they wouldn't say anything, then he'll just take them to a random store, buy them something, and then all of a sudden it became this thing where
he would irritate people in public.
He would intentionally irritate random people, but then his giant security guards would then push those people away that would try to fight back at him.
He is just despicable dude. Like one of those dudes you just want to slap him.
Oh, yeah.
He has a slappable face.
I've never seen so many hateful insults to somebody after a car accident.
Well, he deserved it. Yeah. I mean, has somebody been out there engaging in reckless behavior? Call the Advocates Injury Attorneys. That's the guy.
That gives you a great commercial for the next Advocate spot.
A social media influencer driving like a moron wrecked his $200,000 vehicle on the freeway. Could have killed people. Oh, did this happen to you? Call the Advocates. Yeah, totally. That's the guy you want to run into. You be like, all right, we're taking somebody to court with some money.
Yeah.
Because he keeps getting away with these kind of things. It's absurd. They need to press some charges against him. Teach this kid a lesson. Any of the rest of us engaging in that kind of behavior, we'd be in serious trouble. He shouldn't be able to get away. He can't get away with it anymore.
But where was he driving at? Was he in Florida?
I think, Miami.
Yeah, that's where most of the influencers live now.
Wrecks on the freeway. Anyway, yeah, it's unfortunate what a lot of live streaming has become. It's irresponsible. Anything for clout. And, people are going to end up getting killed. There's probably been people who have been killed. Did you see the idiot who filled up a microwave with cement and put it on his head?
No.
Yeah, he almost died. Because cement expands and hardens. The fire department had to come chisel the microwave off of his head.
It's just survival of the fittest at this point. Survival of the fittest at this point.
But they keep surviving. In order for people to really learn a lesson, some of these guys, they have to actually die from their stupidity.
Yeah, I did see some funny pictures of Jack Doherty, unfortunately still found alive at age 20. I was like, oh my God, that's a horrible thing to say.
That's when you know it's bad, when people are like, will this person just die already? And you're just a kid. Just an idiot
We're picking on a 20-year-old kid.
I don't think he should just die. All right, I hope people didn't take it that way. I'm just saying, until some of these influencers, until one of them dies doing something stupid, I think it's just going to keep spiraling out of control. Or they're going to kill somebody else. He could have killed somebody.
We've already seen plenty of TikTok trends kill people that, TikTok is still around and huge here.
The Fire Challenge.
The Tide Pod Challenge, where we legitimately saw people eating Tide Pods. And there was the Pass Out Challenge, too. That was a fun one.
Yeah. Parents, please keep an eye on the challenges your kids are engaging in. Teach them the dangers.
You don't want to teach your kids chroming? Come on now.
See, I don't even know if I know what that one is. Is that able to be discussed on air?
It's where you just take something like a Sharpie and you huff it.
That's stupid. Another thing, huffing things, a good
Galaxy
way to die.
gas, the whole thing? Come on.
Yeah, dudes. I don't know, man. The kids these days.
The kids these days. Now I feel old saying the same thing. When I talk about them, like those Gen Zers, those kids these days.
I know. It happens. You hit a certain age and you're like, what's wrong with these kids?
They don't want to work. All they want to do is just huff Galaxy gas.
I'm surprised that product hasn't been banned yet.
Oh, I'm sure it will. I'm sure some mom out there is going to make some long, essay format post on Facebook.
Yeah, because somebody's going to overdo it and die.
Yeah.
It's like, at the dentist, they regulate oxygen and the laughing gas, and they're very responsible with it. If you just have a big can of it, you're asking to, knock yourself out. You could potentially, I don't know, the things that could happen. It's a long list of bad.
I think, fortunately, Jack didn't hit anybody, but if he did, that whole accident would have been even worse. I think that's when he would have been kicked off of everything, or not kicked off of everything, arrested and properly brought to jail.
Yeah. I mean, for the reckless behavior of texting while driving in the rain and speeding, he should have gone to jail.
And knowing that guy, he's probably going to shoot content even in jail, too.
Probably. And unfortunately, people will just keep watching it. Even though, why you'd want to watch him, I don't know, because he's just so, so off-putting. Just one of these people. I'm like, why is anyone watching this?
He's one of those little kids with
slap this guy
with the broccoli haircut that's pretentious and all that. And it's so. I wonder what those security guards think. Because I know they probably hate doing what they do. They're protecting some young D-bag of a kid who's intentionally wanting to just antagonize people and then hide behind them.
Yeah, but he probably pays them really well, so they don't care. Some people will collect a paycheck no matter how much.
I bet they do care though. That's the thing. I bet they're a lot of those big security dudes. They're quiet and they're very friendly, but at the same time, they secretly have thoughts they just don't share.
Oh yeah,
they just let it build up.
You gotta with a guy like that. They couldn't like him.
No,
he's completely unlikable. I mean, the people who watch him, I don't think like him, do they? They just watch him because of the behaviors that he.
There might be some kids out there that are like, oh man, this is what I want to do. I want
to. What a terrible influencer. Jeez. Ruining our youth.
No, but instead, Mr. Beast is getting scrutinized for doing great things, and then you get guys like Jack who just.
They're two different sides of doing bad things. Mr. Beast is more just that's a corporation with some dirty corporate sleaze going on. Jack Doherty's just an idiot. Just a loser. But he's a loser with a lot more money than us, I guess. So I suppose that kind of horrible behavior does pay. Crime does pay. I cannot stand that kid. He's a bad guy.
Hey!
I guess you know what song's coming up, people. Very frustrating to roll out of a weekend. And we still have nothing going on in the news but politics. I had talked about this earlier today. I wanted to remind you that we learned on Traffic School, powered by the Advocates, which airs Fridays at 8:45. If you steal somebody's political sign, it's a crime. And there's cameras everywhere nowadays, so you don't want to end up in the news as the sign thief. It's a silly reason to potentially get fined, or I don't know what the charges or punishments you could be facing might be, but here's what you do if there's a political sign you don't like. You keep driving, and then you vote. The end. All right? Don't mess with people's stuff. That sign in their yard is their stuff. And apparently, lots of signs getting jacked all around East Idaho. Saw people complaining about it in the Rexburg group, the Idaho Falls group. I didn't check the Pokey group, but I bet it's in there. And also, that's just going to make, if somebody stole anything out of my yard, I would try to make the next thing I put up even more obnoxious. So you might actually be making things worse for yourself. Just don't touch people's stuff, okay? Keep your hands to yourself. And in a month, all the signs go away. Yeah? Unless people want to leave them up to be just extra aggravating. Your side wins. That's right, I'm leaving this sign up permanently. It never leaves. So anyway, don't do that. Don't steal people's stuff. They might have you on camera, and then you get arrested. Be pretty funny. Really. All right. Let's play some more Halloween music thanks to our friends at No Limit Guitar Company. And if you didn't hear, we're giving away a guitar with No Limit this week. You need to fire up the K-Bear and Alt apps and get in to win that sweet Yamaha guitar. We got a photo posted of it over at the K-Bear Facebook page. You should go check it out. It's a sweet guitar. I would love to add it to my arsenal, but I got to give it to you. So enter to win and good luck. Thank you again for tuning in to the Victor Welch Show. This program's a production of River. Why can't I say that?
No,
God.
I have to say Riverbend Media Group.
Riverbend Media Group. This program's a production of God. This program's a production of Riverbend Media Group. To contact the show or for more information, hit us up at riverbendmediagroup.com.